everyone, I'm going to show you how to create your group parties on Facebook. So first you want to go to your Younique website and log in as yourself. Then you're going to click on My Office. Then you're going to click Parties I'm Hosting and Schedule a New Party. Now here's where you want to type in your party host. You do need to be Facebook friends with that host. For this party, I'm actually just going to host it myself since we're doing a demo. You can choose the length of your party. I prefer 10 days. That way the hostess can get the maximum benefits. I always have a party running myself so that I can purchase mascara to have on hand or refer customers to that party link if they're not hearing about it from a party. So you always want to be able to get the maximum benefits from each purchase. So when people are purchasing from a party, you're going to be able to get those points. Then you can attach some type of video or media. I like to personally just go with the demo on how to apply the lashes. The optional party message, I usually just go with what's already there because people aren't paying as much attention to that one as they do to your actual Facebook party. So click Save My Party. Then you're going to want to go up to the URL and copy that link. Now go to your Facebook. And on the little sidebar here, you go to groups. I like groups better than events because with events you actually have to RSVP or else they will never even see your post. Whereas with a group, they would have to go in and leave the group to stop seeing your post. So you're more likely to get more traffic by creating a group. So you're going to click Create a Group and give it a group name. Something catchy, straight to the point, that also lets them know what they're there for. I make all my parties pretty much about mascara from the get-go. Toward the end, once you have their attention, you can add in any information about the additional products that are just as amazing, but the mascara is a great attention grabber. So for this, for instance, we're just going to do Kylie's Amazing Online 3D Mascara Party. Select Closed because you do not want it to be flooding the newsfeed of people that you have not invited to the party, especially men. Men do not want to see your mascara selfies, even though they're amazing. We want to save that for our groups. Especially once you get to the point where you're having, multiple parties going at one time. I usually post pretty similar things in my parties, so you don't want all of those to be flooding your newsfeed. So then you're going to click Create. Oops, sorry. Members. Let's see. Here we go, Megan. You can be a part of the group. This is where you're going to start adding members. This part is a little trickier. With an event, you can actually go through your page or your friends list and just select people. With a group, you have to be a little more specific. But all you need is one letter, and the whole list of people will pop up. So you can just start selecting away and go through that. Usually what I recommend to people is just start with the letter A and work your way through and just select all those people, and then you can even go with those who are suggested. So that's one way to make it kind of nice. So then you're going to click Create. Choose an icon. Again, this is personal preference. Sometimes I like to do the glass of wine or the flower. It really doesn't matter, whatever you like. Click OK. Now personalize your group. You will want to have a good amount of photos to select from. This is a new computer for me, so I haven't uploaded my photos yet. But for personalizing your group, you would upload a photo. Yeah, none of those are going to work. These are just my personal Facebook photos. So you would upload a photo, and this is where it's good to have like a nice banner picture. If you go to lashlibrary.weebly, weebly.com, there's a huge selection of photos that you can use for this. So you would upload a photo there, and just for kicks, we'll go ahead and see if I have any. Yeah, definitely do. Okay. Oops. Here we go. Obviously, this is not a photo that you would typically use, but this is just so you can get an idea. So then you would upload a photo there and click Save Changes. Now, you can go now back in and enter as many members as you like. Click on Members, Add People, and again, this is where you can just start going through your list and just add as many women as you possibly can. The more the merrier. I usually tell any of my hostesses to add at least 200 people. You have to understand, not everybody's looking at their Facebook all times of the day like we do, and most people are going to check prime times of the day, being when they first wake up, around lunchtime from work, and right before they go to bed. So I try to keep my post at least 3 times a day. I post, sometime around 7 a.m., sometime around lunch, and maybe around 9 or 10 p.m. so that I can get the most traffic. But the more members you have, the more successful your parties will be. It is very important to coach your hostess about interaction. We do advertise pretty often, like host a party, all you have to do is add your friends and I'll do the rest. And although that is all they have to do, let them know that if they want to earn a lot of rewards and a lot of points, if they interact, it's going to be so much more successful. So by doing that, I just had a party. The hostess every time she posted, people were talking about buying. Every time I posted, people would see it but not necessarily respond. It let me know that, really they were watching her every word to see what she thought of the product. So that's very important to have your hostess interacting. Okay, so now that you've created that, for the most part, you are good to go. Let's see. So now we're going to go back to the news feed of that. Now, add a description. Describe Kylie's amazing online 3D mascara party. Okay, here is where you will want to post your party link, so you can always go back and refer to that. Okay, so there's the URL. I just pasted that. Okay, here's where you like to just get to the point, describe why people are here, and let them know what they're joining. Welcome to online. Let's see. We'll go 100% mascara party. No need to leave the house. Autocorrect. Okay, so basically you just want to put a short, brief description about, kind of what's going to happen, and then add your party link. I usually always post this in my description just so I can go back and copy that and repaste it throughout the group. Now you're going to hit save. Okay, welcome to my 100% online mascara party. Now, one important thing that I usually tell my hostesses is I'm not really going to post until they've added their friends. Once they add, that's when it's good to start posting, because otherwise no one's really going to see it. I usually keep it simple with just that until they've added their friends. So, now for the first post, this is where you can just describe something in general about yourself, what got you started with Younique. Keep it brief, just who you are. Make yourself a real person. Let people know. Like for me, I'm a part-time hairstylist, and I stay home with my 2 beautiful babies. I've been with Younique since May. You might say something like that, and what an amazing company it is, but don't be too wordy. Just let people know who you are, what you're there for, and let them know that if they have any questions at all, they can feel free to ask you. Now for your regular posts, I keep my parties all about lashes for the most part, so you will want to, whoops, here we go again. Upload photos. Okay, once again, I don't really have any pictures, but when you go to write a post, again, I'm going to go ahead and post that link. Now, when you post this link, this little thing will pop up. If you don't want that to take over, if you were planning on posting a picture, you're going to want to put your picture first, add your picture first, and then put that link, and it'll just show up as this little URL. If you're just posting solely the link, it's going to show up like that, but you can always click this to remove the link. But there you go. Always, always put that party link with your pictures and your info, so that if people are scrolling through on their phones or their iPads, just looking at it, then they have quick access to that link to be able to purchase. So I hope that helps on getting you started with the group. You can check out the files in the U Crew and Mina's Glam Squad as far as how to, just kind of a template for running a party, some ideas of what to post. Like I said, just coach your hostesses about being involved. Stay involved yourself. Stay excited. Try not to be too salesy, but just let people know your love for the product and how awesome it is. And good luck. I can't wait to see what kind of group parties we're going to have for this month. Talk to you guys later.